Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and it is FTL Challenge Run time. Where today we are going to be doing a challenge that has been suggested to me a few times, and we're going to make it work today, and that is a boarding only challenge. I am not allowed to use weapons, except for knocking down the Zoltan shield in Phase 3 of the flagship fight. Spoiler alert, if you've not seen the flagship fight, there's a Zoltan shield in Phase 3. Worst spoiler alert ever. Now there's two ships that I think are viable for this, the Crystal Bee and the Mantis Bee, because they have 4-person transports. And to be honest, the Crystal Bee seems like it is way too easy to do this with due to the Crystal Crew's lockdown ability. So we're going to be doing this with one of my favorite, actually my favorite looking ship in the game, the Mantis Bee. It starts off with 2 Mantis crew, so this is going to be pretty tough if we're going to make this work early, because we can only board. And now when they say boarding only, I assume that means the boarding drone is okay to use as well. So we might try that, and the defense drone may be a good use as well, but we are going to change this to the Buccaneer. That's not how you spell it. The Space Pirate. So that's right, we're having since I can't spell Buccaneer, we're going with Space Pirate, because despite my education, I can't do anything here. So I have gotten a few other challenge run suggestions that I am going through. I kind of have a list of things I want to try, and some interesting ones as they come, but let's go ahead and get this started. I have a feeling this could go very well, or this could go very poorly. So if I do get weapons, I am allowed to sell them, but I cannot use them. I have 15 drones and 16 fuel to start. We'll see about the boarding drone, but for now, we're just going to go and try and find out what we can do on the jumperoo here. So Kletskin and Tai Yi are my people to start with, and already we are having some potential problems here. Let's go ahead and drop a boarding drone as well. That'll give us some possible scouting information. There we go. So there's a person on board here. They have no medbay, so that's a start. There's an NG and 2 humans. So right now I'm doing okay. This ship can't actually hurt me, so I can take my time with it. The boarding drone was kind of overkill. And if I remember right, the boarding drone can actually gain combat experience if you keep it alive. So we'll see if that's actually the case. For now though, I do live, so 4 fuel. Boarding drone comes back on board. And we're just gonna med up, and hopefully med up if I can actually move. Med up and keep going. So first fight's a success. All I need though is my usual thing of flying into the abyss that is some kind of solar flare or sun problem against an automated drone. So distress beacon, let's go ahead and check it out. I'd love to get an additional crew early so I can have 3 people to send on there. 3 fuel, I think that is a good thing to do right now. 20 scrap for 3 fuel, or 2 fuel, not the best ever. We're going to avoid the nebula just because that has a tendency to have automated things, and I don't like that very much. So let's see here. We are going to avoid this conflict because I can't actually do anything about the automated drone. And that's the other reason I choose this ship instead of the Crystal Bee, is that the Crystal Crew, their ability to breathe in those kind of conditions and actually be able to board those ships matters a lot, but I still can't destroy them. So this ship is a little more dangerous. And once again, I'm having severe mouse problems. Wait, why did I do that? I need a defense drone out. Well, let's see what this does first. Oh, wow, actually, derp to me. They have a defense drone. I forgot defense drones will actually destroy a boarding drone. So there we go, right away. First miss with a defense drone. You may have heard me bitch in the past about it, but yeah. Defense drone's not necessarily my favorite. So I've got to watch my transport here. I've got to watch Tai Yi's life, because it is whittling in a hurry. But as long as I can transport out in time, they once again do not have a medbay. So we'll do this. Just heal up and do it again. So keeping the defense drone up, gotta remember what's going on. Drones are a precious commodity on this kind of run. And fortunately, this is not like a Federation ship that has a gigantic profile. So some upgrades I want to do first. Level 2 shields first with the defense drone is a very nice opening. Except that my defense drone has been missing like an MFer. So that's not pleasant. See, there we go. Just all of these misses with the defense drone. And I get a pike beam, which would be nice, except I'm selling it. which is still nice because that's money in the bank. So go ahead and drop you back here. Once again, crew is what I want. Crew is my weapon. So second distress beacon. Will it be someone says, haha, slaves. Okay, let's hear. Let's cut the ship out. And we get an anti-ship drone Mark 1. So that's interesting. Now, we can't use it because this is a boarding only thing, but that's good to sell. So I do have 72 scrap that I'm holding on to. No storage just yet. Kind of a weird first sector. And a little irritating that my defense drone is once again being like defense drones of the past that I've had to deal with that can't hit shit. So let's see here. Avoid the ship because we can't actually fight it. There's a store. We'll give that one a shot. Suddenly I'm feeling a little less comfortable with my fuel situation as well. So cloaking and weapons. None of these things really help me. So let's buy some fuel. I don't really need repairs yet. And let's sell the anti-ship drone and let's sell the pike beam. Now I guess I could hold on to the pike beam because I am allowed to use a weapon for the flagship fight, but I have a feeling there's going to be other ones beyond there. Not to mention there's no guarantee that I will actually make it to the flagship. So we're going to go to the store. We're not going to deal with upgrades until we get to Sector 2 because level 2 shields are really enough here. So there we go, another automated drone. Let's teleport on there and we get sector map information. That's not helpful at all. So we're going to go to the store up here. Maybe this store will have something useful, like people to buy. I'd love to have a third Mantis crew member. Whoa, I just bought a drone on accident. That is where my mouse still has issues with double clicking, and unfortunately, buying that drone actually cost me an opportunity to pick up both of these crew members. So that is a huge pisser, actually. Oh well, you know what, we get this guy, and we do get to make some system upgrades. It may actually be irresponsible to buy everybody all at once. Still though, early Mantis crew, that's nice. Let's go ahead and hit the exit. I've had the same mouse problems for like 3 months now, but that's what you get when you buy a cheap gaming mouse. Let's go ahead and, I guess it's not really a gaming mouse if it's cheap, a cheap mouse. 6 fuel for 12 scrap, you are never going to get a better deal than that in this game. So we are at 47 scrap, we're about to be at Sector 2. Let's see if there's a store on our next jump here. So, NG or Zoltan sector, and wow, there is not a lot of red in this run today, which is a little unfortunate, but we're going to go to the NG sector because anything that's less Zoltan shields is better for me with this kind of run. There's no restrictions on I have to go places. So we'll go this way. Maybe we can feast on some NGs here. And do we participate in their study? Yay! Thank you for your participation. Please accept these small cake made from stiff dough. So we get cookies, I guess. Yay, cookies are good. There's a distress beacon. I did say we were going to upgrade some things. Could upgrade the transporter. And I probably should actually upgrade... Piloting would be good to upgrade. Doors are more important. So we'll start with doors. Probably should upgrade the engines too at some point. But we're going to see how well we can do here with just boarding only. So it's here 3 fuel. Give them 3 fuel, 26 scrap. So that is a good exchange. As much as uncomfortable as it makes me sometimes to be in fuel situations like this, where I'm at 13, at least I'm making scrap out of it, so this may be a weapon. Yeah, anti-ship drone Mark 2. Once again, good, but once again, boarding only run, so that's going to be a good 50 scrap. Alright, next up with our 3 Mantis crew. Hopefully we don't screw this up because this is a good start. Aid him, let's respond. My carrier, I need you to deliver this cargo to drone parts at a small station, a few jumps. So we get 5 drone parts, which is awesome. And there's the quest marker right near the exit. So let's go to this distress beacon first. Hopefully it is not on a star that's about to explode. That's always pretty inconvenient. Asteroid field. Search for the ship. And there we go. I could have killed one of my crew with that, but I didn't. So, that worked. And we're going to go to this jump before we hit the store, because I'm feeling lucky here today. Maybe a little irresponsible, and we're going to scrap this one with our lack of weapons, I guess. So that's alright. Down to the store. Pretty successful Sector 2. Pretty fast Sector 2 too, actually. So let's see, store. Weapons I don't need. Cloaking, that would be nice, but maybe a little later. Anti-ship is more important here. Decent on fuel. Actually, if I wanted to sell the Mantis pheromones or like the boarding drone and stuff, I could sell all my inventory and get cloaking. Let's see here. You know what? With, I could try and set up the achievement for the boarding drone, but I think with 3 Mantis, the boarding drone's not going to be as good anymore. Early cloaking. Let's go for it. And let's spend all of our scrap on fuel. So now I have early cloaking. And I have level 2 shields, level 1 engine. This is going to be an interesting run, I think, because this is gonna help me maybe survive a little bit longer. We'll get to the quest marker in a second. This is what happens when you have no weapons, though, so I was really hoping for a little more conflict. Maybe I'll have to fight somebody here, because right now this is easy early scrap that I could be getting. We were supposed to deliver drone parts here. There's no response. Dock with the station. They're coming. Prepare to fight. We got boarded. But we got another crew member, so that's awesome. Okay. This is why we got level 2 doors. So that we can do this shit. If I can actually... Why am I... So it's like I can click to accidentally buy a rock crew member, but I can't actually click to do other things. So we're going to go ahead and tuck you back here. And now you all are going to have a bad time. So there we go. That's pretty simple. If you all want to destroy my... that room, whatever you call it. So there we go, medbay, which I probably should power here. And let's close all these doors. So yeah, Jose is our new guy, so Kletskin is only going to be our pilot in name only. There we go. Overall, pretty good. I'll take the extra crew member because that means now I can board with 4 people. And that's why I said before, I'd rather use my drones for a defense drone. Is a pretty rare situation where I'm actually going to want to do the alternative. Although a level 2 medbay may be very useful later. I maybe have one more jump before the exit. I don't know if that distress beacon's going to be worth it, so we're just going to wuss out and hit the exit here. I have miscalculated that too many times, so can't repair, don't need to repair. Wouldn't have been a miscalculation, so we're just going to go to the next sector. Zoltan homeworlds are civilian sector. Once again, we are running from Zoltans like the Plague, or Plague. Down to 7 fuel, though, with 4 missiles. That's all not too great. And I guess we are going to be going through some nebula here. This is actually not a very dense system. I really need to get some fights. It's like the last few ones have been very peaceful. There we go. That's what I like to see, with a medbay on top of it, so... if they have a dual laser, it could be a bit of a problem, but I will tell you how we're going to deal with that. That's by going into their weapons room and seeing if I can knock all of them out. So we'll see how this goes. This may have been a terrible idea, but yeah, because they have a level 2 medbay, so this is a terrible idea. We'll go over here. See if we can kill them all in one go. So this is where medbay management's going to get interesting. And I guess what I'm going to have to do here is maybe try and do some kind of reset. There we go. So killed one guy. At least farm some combat experience. Let's get you all back in here. So this ship can't hurt me, so we're going to have to peel the onion another way here. And let's go ahead and put you on the cockpit for now. There we go, engine's down, so we need some repairs here. And I think that's okay. So let's go ahead and hope we don't get hit too badly in the door balls, which is not good. I really only need 3 people here right now, so let's transport in the medbay. And let's see if we can take out some weapons while we're at it. So I'd really like to have my engines in place, as those weapons just got synced properly. Let's fix those doors as well. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know if I'm in a position where I can actually kill these guys. That kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and take you all in here. Yeah, it's just I guess the first question is, how am I going to deal with the medbay? I gotta kind of divide and conquer here, so... This is going to be an important learning experience for me. trying to knock this stuff down, because this is not going to be the only ship I see with the medbay. So if I... Whoa! Okay, lack of O2 is bad. We are actually going to go ahead and transport into the weapons room. And when they draw both people in here, we're going to put one person in the medbay. This may be a terrible idea. Okay, so... Oh no, the medbay's down 2 now. So that is very bad. Alright, so let's see if I can kite this enough. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Yeah, this is... I really need 4 people on deck here. So yeah, this is what we call not good. And I'm probably going to have to return before too long, and I have to watch my oxygen levels as well. Because I have lost because of lack of oxygen in this ship. Alright, so let's do this. Go ahead and take you down to that room, and we have one other reasonably healthy Mantis that can get this. No, we don't want to drain the air out of here. There we go. Fighting the mouse as much as I'm fighting this game apparently today. Why? Okay, well that works. So micromanagement, go! No, do not laser me in the wrong room. So oxygen, can you do it? Mantis pheromones are nice, helpful with this. Good thing I have a human to help me out here. So let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of there. Oh wow! Okay, nearly lost my other crewman there with a lucky laser shot. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing we did before. We're gonna try and I think I can actually manage to take down their weapon systems. So we're gonna do this slow and steady. And send 2 Mantis to the medbay. So we can take that out just a hair bit faster. There. Oh my god, it's a level 2 medbay. Okay, that's no good. But we took out one crew and we're gonna take out the other. Alright, so there we go. Said I need 4 crew for it, and halberd beam once again. It's like this game is giving me all my favorite weapons. So we did it. That fight took a really long time, and here I was thinking, hey, this is going reasonably well. And I guess it was. Okay, you actually are full health, so... Yeah, not terrible, not terrible. Unfortunately, fuel is still a problem, so... Let's jump while Tai Yi heals, and hopefully we do not have another medbay fight. And let's avoid detection. Your map has been updated. And we get to see all kinds of good stuff. So that's good. We're going to go here, here, here to the store. We're going to avoid... Actually, the nebula... the ion storm might not be terrible for me, because it's not like I have a ton of systems. But the halberd beam is going to be definitely worth selling. Fuck, I cannot fight these guys. I have to pay their toll. That sucks. Okay. If it wasn't for this damn Zoltan shield. So now I'm at 3 fuel. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is why I like avoiding nebulas, because this ship is going to fuck me up if they can get through my shields, and I don't know if they can, but it looks like they're going to jump before I can jump, so pretty unlucky here so far, just with this going so far. So like I said, I gotta get some fuel. I want to fight something that's not an automated drone out in the nebulae, but I think they're probably going to jump before I can do anything about it. So this is where if I had weapons, I actually have not gotten weapons that are super useful. Although I could have attacked with my crew, taken out shields, and gone that way. So they're gone. I'd love to be able to take their scrap, but now they're catching up with me quite a bit. Question now is, do I go through the ion storm and try and hit the store there? Probably better to go to the store that's more certain with my fuel situation. Less risk there. Please don't be another drone. It's another fucking drone. This one's way worse because this one has an ion weapon, which if it's a fast-firing one, and thank goodness it's not, it could take out my shields. It's probably a heavy ion, so it's going to do 2 damage. But we're going to jump out of here ASAP. Biggest hope is that my shields do not get totally dissipated. But that could be a big if. There we go. So shields up. There we go. And a miss, actually. So 10% evade. Working my favor. Slowest FTL jump ever. Once again, fights that I can't do because it's a challenge run. Boarding only. I do have all kinds of crew, which is great. But because my hands are tied with what weapons I can use, I am a little stuck. My biggest worry is that my shields get taken down due to the ion weapon and the pike beam if they line up just right. So there goes shields up, shields down. For now, I'm okay. Unfortunately, I have nobody manning the shields, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And technically, I could spend a bunch of drones to kill this, but that's not what we're doing today. So, sorry if it's a little boring and a little less bloodshed than you might like, but we are going to go jump to the store. We have a halberd beam worth of scrap. So let's see here. And long-range scanners are good. System repair drone is decent. Let's get rid of the halberd beam because the number one thing we need is fuel for any of this other miscellaneous stuff. And let's get some repairs. I know I need 10 scrap to use for some other stuff, and I guess we have to jump to the exit right now. We're going to go play around here before we get back up. And please, please, please be something that is not a... Okay, so can't do that. That's unfortunate because I just spent a ton on fuel. So at least these are all connected, so that is a good thing to know. I may be able to do 3 jumps, maybe even 4 jumps before the rebel fleet catches up with the space pirate. Ah, Tuco! I hate you! This is where, once again, I can't board. Super shields preventing teleporting, so I gotta remember I do have cloaking, and I have not been using cloaking here. So it's probably going to be important for me to actually bust out a defense drone momentarily. So there is another heavy ion. But my worry is the missiles, so... Once again, just getting rotten luck here. I was actually hoping for a lot more in the way of like Mantis sectors or rock sectors, or not rebel sectors because they have a ton of automated drones. But that I'm getting all these green sectors means there's going to be a lot more Zoltan things, and that is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. But you do what you can. It's FTL. You work with what you got. And right now what we got is 3 Mantis and a human. Could have been an extra rock person, which would have been fantastic for a boarding crew. But as it is, this is probably some of the emptiest I've gone unintentionally in some opening jumps here. This score is actually... This is gonna hurt kind of what score I'd be looking at, but at least my defense drone is doing better now. So let's see here. We got a few jumps. We need to make these jumps count. All right, so lead them to their destination. Quest marker in the next sector. We're just gonna go here. Yeah, I can do it. I can totally make that. All right, so we're gonna go down here and then up 2. I need to get some fuel, though. Really, really, really need fuel. Okay, board the ship and release the slaves. So there we go. That's a good start. So there we go. Prepare to fight. And I thought I'd get another crew member for that, but I guess that's not the case. They have no medbay, so they are now marked for death. I do have, fortunately, a defense drone that's going to be going up here momentarily. And we're going to just obliterate their weapons room. Go ahead and cloak now. Unfortunately, why is it always my oxygen that's getting hit? I kind of want to know that. Alright, so ship's taken out. 2 fuel, that's probably the most important resource that I could have grabbed. So let's go ahead and go there, and we will send you 2 up top. And we're going to need to kind of cycle our repair people here just a little bit. So let's, well, it would really help if I actually had powered my medbay, so. Okay, so that's repaired now. That can be repaired as well. Said I still have memories of losing that first run I did with the Mantis being like jump 2. to this crap. So just gotta cycle, people. Cycle, and we're good. So oxygen has been restored. I apparently have no spare power for oxygen, so let's fix that. Yay! We can go to the next sector and kill things. If we can make it. So 51 scrap. I am going to be able to beat the pursuing fleet. So that's nice. And, oh wow! Forgotten ship. Two extra fuel. That's really good as well. So let's go ahead and go to the exit, which we've already been to, and we're going to find out what sector we jump at next. I'm probably going to call this a first video. It's going actually way faster than I expected, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not terribly surprised. Let's go ahead and jump. Oh, fuck. So Zoltan controlled sector. I guess I'm almost going to hope these are slug nebulas at this point, because at least I can take my crew down there. So go shit on a stick, you fucking Zoltans. This is going to be a fucking nightmare is what it's going to be. And I don't even know if those are connected, because I don't have the option turned on to let me see if things are connected. But we're going to give it a shot. You know what? I got a few extra minutes. Let's actually... I know normally I stop at the end of sectors here, but let's go ahead and upgrade ourselves just a little bit. And maybe the piloting one's going to be good because I do have auto evasion, but maybe cloaking will be better. I don't know. So there's a lot to think about here. We'll do this for now. There's not too much more that I actually need, to be perfectly honest. I just need to not fight a bunch of fucking Zoltans. That's what I really need. There we go. That's a start. So pirate ship, distress beacon. You are going to get boarded and you are going to get obliterated. So let's not strand our people in the oxygen room. Okay, so we got a rock and we got a human or mantis or something. So we just got to watch out. There's the ion there. That heavy laser fires. That's where we're going to cloak, because that is a dual heavy laser. And remember, cloaking only increases your evasion by 60%. It's no guarantee. So fortunately they don't install door control on these things. Let's play it safe. And 2 fuel, 47 scrap, so everybody get back. Because magically our transporter works. Like, instantly. Maybe I should level up my medbay, to be honest, but yeah, still pretty good. We'll see if this next jump is worth anything, and I'm going to try and save some scrap a little bit more. I probably need to get the level 3 shields pretty soon, because you don't need anybody manning the shields. So there's a quest marker. We'll see if this gives us more fuel. Oh boy, it's a store. You know what the store does for me? Almost nothing. So we're going to buy some fuel anyway. Oh wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Drone recovery arm. There we go. The one thing I'd buy more than fuel. Mantis pheromones. Mantis pheromones. Crew movement by 25%. I've already seen where it's been useful in repair situations. But what's probably more useful is 6 fuel. So, I do not want to get butchered there. Because Mantis pheromones doesn't work when your crew's on the other ship. At least that's my understanding. And if I'm wrong, tell me. So there we go. I'm a little bit better in the fuel department now, because if you have no fuel, you're not going anywhere. So there we go. This is a mighty nasty weapon to face. My defense drone's not going to do anything for me today, but at least now if I find a second defense drone, it will help. So I do need to get some increased cloaking here. And let's go and see if I can take out their weapons room. So there we go. Fortunately, the xenophobes in the rebellion don't like Mantis, and Mantis can totally eat up whoever else is on here. In fact, I don't even know if that laser is going to fire effectively. I guess it will. So let's see here. And their crew's dead, and I get a small bomb. Okay. So small bomb could be something I use to try and take down the Zoltan shield. Probably need something more persistent like a laser, so I'm probably going to sell it for now. Alright. So quick heal up there. I don't even need to have the same pilot every time. Like I said, we're going to do just a little bit more here. Just some bonus coverage here. We're going to probably end this after a few more jumps. Fuck, another... Oh, wow. We may be ending this video right now. Okay, this is what we call awful. Awful, awful. Because, yeah. I guess I could try and send you two in to take out the drone control. That's probably going to happen just for survival. Let me go ahead and put you on shields. Because if my memory is correct... Oh, fuck. Right in the shield room. Okay, so I should be able to get you in time. Barely. Okay. Med up, please. Okay, so this is where we're back to. That's not good. Now we're actually having to play this kind of like an actual ship. Okay, so I have no shields. No cloaking. This is like FTL, and my cloaking room's on fire, so that's even better. Alright. So yeah, at least we have the nice fire icon for the cloaking room. Let's go ahead and air that out and hope we don't need to medbay anybody else. And we should be out of here in not too long. And I guess I should probably fix my drone control. Jump, please! Yes. Alright. Before my entire ship just explodes on itself. Another one! With a, yeah, this is where the boarding challenge plus a crap ton of nebula is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. So we're going to have to do the same exact thing we did last time. And actually, defense drone does me no good here. So, and maybe this is where the boarding drone could have saved me, but it's a 1 in 5 shot. Okay, so my sensors are gone. Are my sensors on fire? Yes, yes they are. So we can't really have this right now. All right. My oxygen's gone. I have to board and take out their drone control. But if I lose the ship here, yeah, I am dead. I am like beyond dead here. Because I'm getting ioned all to hell. And you're not even going anywhere. I have to be able to transport out of here. Have to try and tank some damage here. Come on, transporter, go! Okay, we're still alive. Somehow my engines are still up. Somehow my shields are still up. And I don't know what the hell else is on fire, but something is. Okay, I have level 2 shields. I have no cloaking. I have no systems. I have no hope for survival. My oxygen's gone. My weapons are gone. I guess that doesn't matter very much. Yeah, that was about the worst jump you could jump into from here, so... I don't think I have any fires on deck anymore, but... I did manage to, see here, I don't have any oxygen, so I don't want to test my fate there. So we are going to go back to at least I was able to take out something. I have no air in my med bay, so that is terrible. And I think the distress beacon is almost safer at this point. There is one there that may be unvisited. My gut tells me the distress beacon is where to go. Or am I about to die? Cloaking, disabled the system. There we go. Now my entire ship's broke. There is a store. Let's jump to it. Please have a crew person I can buy. Fuck. Okay, well. You know what, we're going to get back to this in just a second. Because I've got to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this repair first. Because right now I have no oxygen. That is my #1 concern. And I really, really am about to lose all of my crew here. So let's hear medbay. Can you be fixed? Let's go ahead and move you all in here. Why won't you all move? Like, these guys seriously are not moving at all. I don't understand. Okay, so the O2. There's currently air in the oxygen room. Oh no, I lost my human. I mismanaged that, so he's dead. Alright, so misclick #1. I should have repaired my oxygen first. I'm down to less crew than I was before. Second store, do you have crew to buy? Please have crew. You don't. Shit. Nothing to buy or sell. I guess let's frickin' repair. It would be hilarious if there was a third store right here, but there's not. So now we just have to hope for like a bunch of random events that'll, yeah, that's not gonna do shit. Okay, so oxygen's fixed. We are no longer about to suffocate. This is gonna be the slowest ass repair ever, so big mistake there. I assumed the oxygen had no air, but now we have to just let my O2 systems go back up. In fact, can I upgrade my oxygen? No, I just barely don't have enough scrap, so... Let's see, we're struggling, we're down a crew member. And I think this is probably going to be a good place to call this video because I have managed to survive here. And it's going to take a damn long time for me to repair. So this is Way to Fail. Boarding only run where apparently I'm running into a bunch of Zoltans and automated drones, but doesn't that make a challenge run that much more fun and special? That's all for now. See you next time.